Steve Jones with the Hardscape channel. I've got with me a good friend and experienced contractor and industry player, Andrew Vear.
Hello there, Steve.
Andrew, it's great to see you here in Orlando at the Interlocking Concrete Pavement annual meeting.
Thank you.
You've been involved for many, many years. You're a ICPI instructor for many of the different classes.
Mm-hmm. Well, basically, yeah, I'm an instructor for Permeable Paving, the Level 2 commercial course that we have now, which is very successful, starting to get rolling, and also the Level 1 class that we have, basic certification with that. And also, I'm a co-founder of the School for Advanced Segmental Paving, which has been going now, how many years, Steve?
Painfully for about 5, 6, 7 years.
Okay.
It's obviously the School for Advanced Segmental Paving, which you reference, is really a labor of love for all the founders that have participated in starting it and helping oversee it. We continue to hold classes. We've got another one finally coming up. Again, finding enough people to register in this economy is a difficult thing.
Right.
But we finally have one coming up here in a week and a half. I get to go down and work with Greg Ambrose, our hired gun instructor that comes in and does these for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me some push on education.
Well, education, clearly we need to keep moving forward with that. If we're going to grow our industry from 2 square foot per capita to 4 square foot, we're not going to do it doing patios and walkways and small driveways. We have to get out there and educate not only contractors but also designers, architects, municipalities and specifiers to allow us to put not only just regular interlocking paving but permeable paving for all our parking lots.
And that's great, but I'll go back to, I mean, these patio and sidewalk guys, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I was one.
Me too.
Okay, but for us to grow as companies,
Mm-hmm.
we had to actually conquer the skill set
Right.
that required us to do the job correctly.
Mm-hmm. And there's an enormous difference between a residential contractor and a commercial contractor. You're dealing with a completely different set of dynamics with that.
Specific to the construction,
Mm-hmm.
there's logistic issues on a big job.
Right.
Okay, but what are you talking more specifically to the business aspect of contracting commercially?
Yeah, definitely the business aspect. Not just because you're dealing with a much larger amount of materials, but some of the rules of the game are very, very different as well. Obviously, your contract is going to be, you could have a 72-page contract that you're going to have to sign, of which 71 and a half pages will be how you're not going to get paid. So, that's really, some of the issues that you have to deal with versus, just dealing directly with a homeowner, making him or her happy and walking away and everybody's fine. There's definitely issues with regards to length of payment.
So these are business issues.
Mm-hmm.
Also, would it be fair to say that on a commercial job, that a contractor is dealing with a set of specifications and drawings that he has to achieve?
Right.
He has very little input on the actual construction,
Mm-hmm.
other than he has to achieve the specifications and details.
Right. And with the specifications and details, if you miss those at the bidding phase, you will still be performing those details, even if you think you missed them or they're not there.
Or your bonding company will.
Correct. And that's either, the chances are if you fail on a small driveway or a patio, you can recover from that. But if you fail on a large commercial project, it can certainly be a company killer.
Yes,
So
we've seen it too many times.
Yeah, you've just got to be a lot more careful and diligent on paperwork and getting everything correct with that. So
Would you say that, from my experience, and maybe you can agree or disagree with it, but we've seen some good contractors try to make that leap from residential
Mm-hmm.
and had their first opportunity at a large commercial project, and poof, we never saw them again.
Right, and you find that not just in the residential contractor trying to go commercial, but it goes up the scale as well. You'll see the commercial contractor moving into municipal, and then the municipal contractor now moving into federal projects, and all of these have different sets of rules and guidelines that you have to learn, and the only way you're going to learn that is through education. At the ICPI,
You mean hard knocks?
Well, the School of Hard Knocks, which is somewhat painful, but we have, like I said, we have a level 2 commercial class with the ICPI, that you can take, and this really helps put out a much easier. You can still have problems, but at least you can see them in advance a little with that. So
A little forewarning, a little
Right.
knowledge of
And-
what to expect.
and I certainly wish I'd had this class 20 years ago. It would have been very helpful.
Less painful.
Yes.
Well, Andrew, thank you so much for the interview today.
Thank you.
It's great to see you again here at in Orlando.
Super. Thanks very much.
All right, thank you.